Okay, let's continue, guys. Maybe still they may join later. So, guys, like two introduction classes I have taken. So, in the first introduction, first intro, so I just given some idea like what is data visualizations, what are the different way you can do the data visualizations, what is the need of data visualizations, like all these things. What are the different type of generation tools, like how the first generation reporting tool, how the second generation reporting tools. So even what is the coding, what are the different modes are there or different ways to create the visuals by using some kind of a coding or by writing some scripting using some languages like Python or R, etc. Or some kind of a GUI based tools like the Power BI, Tableau, ClickSense. So these are all going to be comes under the GUI based ETL tool, GUI based reporting tools, guys. Means without having any knowledge of any programming or any other skills, you can easily we can create the reports, guys. That's the reason why many of the people prefer to learn this data visualization, because you don't require any programmatical skills, you don't require any prerequisites. With only just a basic knowledge of what is data, what is analysis, what is business reports, if you have a little bit what is dashboards, if you have a little bit knowledge about this kind of a terminologies, that is sufficient, guys. You can start learning your visualization, anything. It may be a Power BI or it may be Tableau, does not matter, guys. That is what practically we have been got covered in the previous classes. And in the yesterday's session, guys, just a little bit idea about what are the different Power BI tools. Like as I said that it is Power BI desktop. What is Power BI desktop is there. It is one of the main designer tool, guys. Let me show you once. I'll show you once, guys. Open, which is going to be Power BI, guys. Just let me open the Power BI. It's going to be data visualization in Power BI. Just an example, guys. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. Otherwise, just give me a second once. I'll tell you. So Power BI, which is going to be project lifecycle. For example, project lifecycle, I'll say that. What is going to be the Power BI, which is going to be project lifecycle? Just a minute once. Not this one. Somewhere it's just missing, guys. Just I'll tell you. Just a minute. So somewhere the link was missing, guys. Just give me a second. This is visualization types. Okay, fine. Leave it, does not matter. I think somewhere the link was missing actually. So what is basically the idea about just otherwise I'll give me one more try, guys. Just let me give me a one more try. Download Power BI. It's not this one. Just give me a second. Let me try one more link. I just want to show you like how Power BI. Okay. Leave this, guys. I'll again check it out later because that it's going to be somewhere it is missing there. The link is missing. So it will give you a complete idea like how the Power BI project lifecycle will be there yesterday, which I have explained in the yesterday's session. Like as I said that Power BI developers will create the reports and those are going to be managed with the help of the Power BI service. And after that Power BI service, after that what they will do is the users can use the Power BI mobile to access the reports, guys. So how I shown you the diagram and picture, same thing directly from the Microsoft official websites also. This is the same thing, guys. First, we have to design the reports with the help of the Power BI desktop, guys. And after creating with the help of the Power BI desktop, what we have to do, guys, we have to publish them to the Power BI service. I told you about Power BI service. It is a cloud-based, which is going to be the web environment where we can manage all the which is reports which are designed in the Power BI desktop. And after that, from the Power BI service, users can directly access the reports. Even I shown you also how the reports are sent as an attachment to my email IDs. That also I have shown you those application, guys. And apart from that, from your mobile, I told you can download the mobile. In your mobile also you can download, but currently it is not accessible for you. So this is what in the yesterday's class what we discussed about that, and I told you after doing the installation, there is going to be a Power BI desktop icon will come here, guys. If you double click on this, it will launch your Power BI desktop environment, guys. So just I'll show you, I'm not starting with any implementation for today. Just I'm showing you guys how the environment is going to looks like. See there, these are all going to be some of my existing reports, guys. These are my existing, which is going to be the projects what I have already created. See, 3 hours back, it is morning 6 a.m. It is going to be 6 p.m., 5 p.m., which is 15 hours back. It is 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Currently, 4 batches. One is 6 a.m. and one is 5 p.m., 6 p.m. 2 batches are running. And your batch is going to be 10:30 a.m. It's an old one. It's an old one. What we can see that. See there, with every class, we are having some kind of an, which is going to be, we have these particular files and all these things, what we have them, guys. These are all my old files. These are all going to be my old files, which is going to be, you can see 4 months, 5 months, 7 months before, almost all 1 month, 3 months back, whatever we have been got used, guys. Okay. Now the thing is, for your batch, what I will do now, I will open a blank report here, guys. There is something called as a blank report. So this is how whenever I open my Power BI project, whenever I open a Power BI desktop, this is how the look and feel appearance will be there, guys. See there, this is going to be how it is going to be, how we are going to be having the look and feel appearance of your Power BI, which is going to be desktop, guys. So this is a place where you are going to design the reports. We are going to customize all the reports and all these things we do here, guys. Complete designing part is done from here only, guys. We have to get your data. There are some visualizations are there. Put the visualizations, customize them, format your visuals. Lot of things we can do as of this particular implementation, guys. Okay. But right now I'm not working with this, guys. Just today, what I'm going to tell you here is, guys, generally when you go to real time, that means when you work in the real time applications, what is going to be your, just now I shown you, guys, project life cycle. Whenever I show you what is going to be which is going to be the Power BI, which is going to be project life cycle, guys. So I'll say which is going to be Power BI. I'll say which is going to be Power BI, which is going to be project life cycle. So I got some kind of an implementation, guys. So how the implementation is there, first what you have to do. See there, as we can see that what is going to be the stage 1, what is going to be stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. These are going to be some project implementation, guys. But I'm talking about technical way. That is going to be nothing but the business perspective we have to do, guys. But technical way, how I'm going to do, which is going to be what we are going to be gets working with that. So see there, everything, most of the cases we are going to do with the help of the Power BI, guys. So if you can observe carefully, you can understand, guys, whatever you see on the left hand side is a simple options. Whatever on the right hand side we are going to see, which is going to be an advanced option, guys. This is business perspective, B2B. Whenever we want to implement them, it is going to be that particular project life cycle. This is done by the project management team. We don't want to work on that application, guys. We are the developers. We are going to be the developers, guys. So as part of the developers, you can see it is going to be completely, which is going to be content lifecycle management. Whenever it is going to be the management level, what we are going to talk about them, guys. But we have to talk about only at the technical, what is going to be the technical aspects, whatever we are working. We have to look at only the technical aspect, how we have to go for the development. Okay, all these things we are going to be gets working with that particular application. We are going to be gets working with that particular applications, what we are going to do that, guys. Okay, so see them, we'll see that applications later, guys. Right now, we are not going to be working with that. But technically, when I'm talking about a project life cycle, there are going to be 4 stages will be there, guys. It is going to be in the development part I'm talking about, guys. It is not the project, total project implementation, like what is planning, all these things I'm not talking about. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, which is going to be stage 4, guys. Totally, there are going to be 4 stages are there, guys. Stage 3 and which is going to be stage 4. Now observe carefully, just only for idea. It's not for any implementation now. Coming to the stage 1, what we have to require, guys. First of all, as you all of you know that whenever we want to create any reports or whenever you want to create any visuals, first of all, we have to get the data, guys. Your business data on based on what data you are want to report. First of all, we have to get that particular data into Power BI. So that is what we call it as. Simply, we call it as get data. From where you have to get the data, guys? It is going to get the data from which is going to be data sources. Get the data from which is going to be data sources. So what is meaning of getting the data from data sources, guys? I'll show you in a representation, also show you. This is going to be nothing but your data source. Data source is nothing but source of your data. It is nothing but the source of your data. Some data was there here, guys. From this, the data, whatever the data that is there, which you want to use it for creating of reports, you have to get all this data into which is going to be Power BI. You have to get all this data into which is going to be the Power BI desktop, specifically when you're talking about Power BI desktop. So what are these data sources, guys? They can be something like a files, or they can be something like a databases, or they can be something like a cloud. It can be any kind of a data sources we can have, guys. It can be files, like again, files means CSV file, Excel sheet, TXT. It can be anything, guys. You can have a different files. We can have a different types of databases. We can have a different type of cloud, etc., etc. We can have it. But whatever the data that was there, if you want to generate the reports using the data, first we have to get the data, guys. So this is nothing but what we call it as a get data from your data source, which can be file, which can be a database, which can be a cloud. Get all this data into which is going to be the Power BI desktop, guys. First get all the data into Power BI desktop. And after getting the data, what you have to do, guys, maybe sometimes whenever we collect the data from real time or the real world, sometimes the data may not be some kind of a clean data does not comes, guys. It does not comes in a clean format. That means the data may not be ready to use. Because whenever we collect the data from real world or from the real scenarios, the data may not be some kind of a clean data does not comes. That's why first what we have to do, guys, get the data from data sources, and simply we have to transform the data, or what we have to clean up the data, guys. Transform, or which is going to be nothing but clean it. So as I'm saying that now, guys, when you get the data from real scenarios or real world data, the data may not be clean, guys. They are not ready for reporting immediately. So first of all, we have to make some transformations. We have to clean up the data, guys. That is what the first stage we have to do, guys. So get your data into Power BI from whatever the data you require. And first of all, we have to transform the data into a proper format or a clean format we have to do, guys. Next, after the next one, what we have to do, guys? The next one is going to be nothing but some kind of an what we can call it as data modeling. That is nothing but what sometimes we can see, guys. We are seeing even when you open the previous websites, we are getting something called as what we are going to call it as semantic models. Data modeling is going to be nothing but sometimes we have seen now, guys, whenever I open some links like this, whenever I open Power BI, which is going to be project lifecycle, I got some different, which is going to be the links I opened there. So when I open there, we can see something like what we can call it as semantic models. Somewhere we are going to be getting some kind of an semantic model. See there, use and reuse of which is going to be the semantic models. What we are going to be gets working with that. So see there, what are the semantic models are reused by different items. See there, Microsoft, which is going to be the Power BI items are there. So which is going to be used by reports, paginated reports, scorecards, composite models, we can create it. Don't worry, these are going to be used by Copilot, which is going to be AI skills. Okay, metric sets are going to be there, and other third-party tools also, Excel or any third-party tools. They can reuse them, guys. The semantic model can be gets reused here now. Don't worry. What is meaning of this particular semantic model? See there, determine how the users are going to will consume the content of that particular data. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, guys, we have to import the data first of all. And after that, how the users are going to access that content, that is going to be what we are going to call it as the data modeling is what we have to do that. Those data models only what we are going to call it as the semantic models in Power BI, guys. We are going to use something called as an semantic model in Power BI, what we can see. Right now, you cannot understand completely, guys, but I'll give you a little bit idea behind that. I'll give you a little bit idea behind that. I'll give you guys. Like for example, I have some data sources there, guys. It's not one data source. Sometimes there may be multiple data sources will be there, guys. So whenever the data is there in multiple data sources, see there, this data and this data, both has been separately, they have been imported. This is one table, one data, guys. This is one data. But my report need to be generated by combining these two data sets. We have to combine. My report requires some data from first source and some data from second source. What you have to do first of all, guys, in your semantic models, I'll tell you later, guys. There is a semantic is nothing but a logical model, guys. In the semantic model, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get all these particular two tables. I'm going to merge them and I'm going to make it into one table we are going to do, guys. What I'll do, guys, I'll combine both the tables and make it as a one table. Now users will access this particular table to generate your visuals. So for the end, whenever you're generating the visuals, it appears like data is coming from single table. But actually the data, this table has been created by merging of multiple tables, guys. You understood my point here now. So whenever we have some complex data structures to work, we'll try to simplify them with the help of the data modeling. So don't worry, data modeling you cannot understand. Some kind of an what we can call it as reusable, which is going to be some kind of an calculations and all these things we are going to create as part of the data modeling. Once you start practicals, we'll understand them, guys. So first what you have to do, guys, get your data, then clean up and transform your data, and then do the data modeling. Whatever the modeling of data means, how the data will appear to that particular report developers. So what kind of data, what kind of structure it is going to appear, all these things we have to do with the help of the data modeling, guys. Then it is going to be stage 3, where the reports are going to be created, guys. See, reports are not directly created from the data sources. Reports are not directly created based on the data, whatever we cleaned up. It is completely based on the semantic model. Whatever the semantic model or logical model we created, from there only the visuals are getting created. So next step is going to be nothing but we have to create the visuals, guys. I say better to say create and which is going to be save the visuals, guys. Create and which is going to be save your visuals. So whatever the visuals according to the business needs and all these things, you have to design, create, and which is going to be customize your reports, guys. And finally, what we have to do, guys, whatever the reports we created, so publish these particular reports or upload the reports to which is going to be nothing but the Power BI service, guys. Once if you upload or once if you have deployed into published into Power BI service, then users can which is going to be access the reports, guys, directly from the Power BI service. That's it, guys. These are the 4 stages, guys. Only the first 3 stages only will take some time, guys. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 will take some time. Stage 4 is a very simple process. It is hardly 4-5 days only it will take in, guys. So first what we have to do, guys, we have to get the data from the required data sources and do some transformation and cleaning up the data, guys. After the data cleanup and after data transformations is over, what we have to do, guys, we have to do some kind of a data modeling. We have to do that depending on our report requirements and all these things. We have to do some kind of a data modeling. We'll create something called as a reusable calculations, measures, or something like columns, tables, etc. We'll create it. After the data modeling is done, based on the whatever the data modeling you have done only, the reports are going to be generated, guys. So we'll create the reports based on the whatever the data model we created. And once the reports are created or visuals are created, save them and publish them to the Power BI service. This is actually the project life cycle, guys. This is the actual project life cycle, what we have to work on it. But in our training program, guys, a small interchange, guys. These two steps are going to be interchanges, guys. That means initially in our training program, actually the stage 2 has to be data modeling, guys. But how can you do the data modeling if you know the report requirements? So when you go to the real time, you already have an idea. So the client or manager has given a report requirement. This is our required report. So you know how to create that particular report. So according to that, you are doing the data modeling. But during the training program, you don't have any idea about reporting. First, we will do the data. You are here to learn something about reporting, guys. You don't have any idea about what is meaning of visuals and how to create the visuals. First, we'll start with this one, guys. This anybody can do that. Data transformations, all these things will be done. After that, immediately if I start with the data modeling, you can't understand why I'm doing the data modeling. Why? Because you don't have any idea about the reporting concept. If you have an idea about the reporting concept, then you can understand what is the difficulties you are facing there. To avoid that particular difficulties only, we require something called as a data modeling is required, guys. Isn't it? That is what we are going to do, guys. So that's why in our training program, the step 2 and step 3 or stage 2 and stage 3 are going to be interchanges, guys. So in our training program, what is the cycle, guys? The stage 1 is nothing but getting the data, and then which is going to be transforming or clean up the data. Step 2 is going to be nothing but create the visuals and save the visuals. And step 3 is going to be data modeling and again report and again creating the visuals. Visuals will be repeated once again after the data modeling, guys. And after that, finally, it is going to be publishing the concept or deploying the concept, guys. So let me show you once. Let me show you the Power BI desktop download. We downloaded from that Power BI desktop now. So download Power BI desktop there, guys. I'm not downloading. Yesterday we already downloaded. If anyone missed yesterday's class, nothing to worry, guys. So simple, go to the Microsoft.com, search for the Power BI desktop, guys. Here we can see download page is there. So recently the update of June was released, guys. So download. You can see, just click on select the second option, guys, 64-bit. Just simply click on the download. The software will be downloaded, guys. Actually, I didn't show you the download because the download and installation is very easy, guys. So installation is very easy, guys. Next process, we can do the installation. If you want, I'll show you today, guys. I think yesterday it was installed. Let me check once. Let me check in my system, guys, whether it is downloaded or not. Go to the downloads folder. Yesterday only, no, guys. Yesterday we downloaded, guys. Unfortunately, it was not installed, guys. It was downloaded, but this is old one, guys. So recent update is released on that. Yesterday only it was released, guys, right? Yesterday only it was released, guys. Yesterday, so 16th of 10 days back it was released. So that's why what I have to do is I have to just install it separately, guys. Once again, yesterday maybe I canceled the installation yesterday. So again, you have to download it and again install the software, guys. So okay, no worries. I'll show you once again. Just download them, guys. Download the second one, which is 64-bit, guys. Download it, guys. Or otherwise let it download. I'll again come back and we'll do it, guys. And come here, guys. Now see there. Come down and you can see Microsoft Power BI desktop. What you can do with the help of the Microsoft Power BI desktop, guys. Once you read it quickly, get your data. What is saying, guys? Get your data. The Power BI desktop makes discovering the data easy. So you can discover, you can connect to many of the data sources, guys. You can import the data from wide variety of data sources. Power BI supports almost all somewhere around 200 plus different type of data sources, guys. Not just like a 10 or 20, guys. It is 200 plus different type of data sources Power BI can connect, guys. Next, after you connect to your data source, you can shape the data to match your analysis and report needs. That's why I said that no, you have to reshape your data, guys. Once you're connected, you can shape your data, you can clean up the data. So that is the first step called as, which is going to be nothing but get data, guys. Then what is the next step? As I told you, next step is not directly creating the visuals, guys. See there? It is going to be enrich your data model with some new measures and data formats. So we have to make a little bit more, which is going to be the functionalities we have to add up there with the help of something called as an data modeling, what we have to do, guys. As I said that you can create some kind of an own measures, calculations, customizing data formats, all that complete customization and all these things we have to do, guys. So that means what you are doing is to enrich your data for additional insights. I require more and more. I require more and more insights I require, guys. All that insights will come with the help of your data modeling only. Once the data modeling is done, then we are going to create your reports, guys. See that the Power BI desktop includes the report view. Select the fields you want, add the filters, choose the dozens of which is going to be visualizations, format your the visualizations with your custom colors, gradients, several other options are there. The report view gives you to the same which is going to be the great report and visualization tools like when creating a report with the powerbi.com, guys. That is what we call it as Power View. Later I'll discuss. After you create the reports, what we have to do? Anyhow, these two steps we combine into one step, guys. I combine into one step. Finally, upload or publish your reports to your Power BI service, guys. See there? We have to upload those directly. I don't give you the .pbx file. If anybody asks me, sir, I want this report in, I want to access this reports, I don't give you the .pbx file. Directly, I'll give you the, which is going to be the link to that particular, whatever the report is there. So with some credentials, what you can do is you can open your browser and you can type the URL directly from there. We can access the reports, guys. I no need to send any file to you. I'll just give you the link. Just click on the link, guys. Automatically, the report will open in your, which is going to be your web browser. It will open it, guys. So totally, if you can observe carefully, 4 stages are there. Even whatever I explained you, even Microsoft also confirms the same thing, guys. First, it is very clearly saying that first get your data. So then what we have to do? We have to do the data modeling, enrich your data model. After that, create your visuals. And after that, we have to save the visuals. And then finally, it is going to be nothing but upload or publish your reports to the Power BI site, guys. That's it, guys. This is going to be what basically the 4 or 5 stages, whatever I explained you here, the same which is going to be there also, guys. So this is going to be all about how the project life cycle, guys. First, you have to get your data, guys. After getting the data, you have to transform and clean up the data. Do some data modeling. But in our training program, first we'll start with reporting. After cleaning, we'll start with the reporting. After that, we understand the reporting requirements, what are the issues are there. According to that, then we'll do the data modeling, guys. And finally, publishing of reports, guys. So that everyone can access the reports freely without having an issue, they can access the reports, guys. So that is what practically we can say about that, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is about some kind of a project life cycle. So how we generally design the reports and all these things in our real applications. This is the basically the stages what we have to follow them, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. Actually, we have taken 3 demo sessions we have taken, guys, right? Monday, Tuesday, and today is Wednesday. So I didn't started with any much practical application, guys. I'll show you. I think download is already done, guys. So download is done, guys. Let me do the installation procedure also, guys. I'll start the installation. It may take some time. Let us start the installation and leave it, guys. No worries. Meanwhile, if installation is done, well and good. Otherwise, we'll see it in the tomorrow's class, guys. Where is that? Just once again, just now I have downloaded, guys. Double click on it. Just double click on it, guys. Very easy. It is going to be simply I click on the next, guys. Click on S. Everything is next process only, guys. We don't have any issue with that. We don't have any issues, guys. Directly straightforward, it is going to be installation. In my system, it is already there. So that's why what it will do, guys, it will verify. See there, is there any existing Power BI software is there? Where is the files are there? All these things it is verifying. See, computing the space requirements. Just a couple of minutes of time. It won't take any much time here, guys. Just a minute. It's taking some time, guys. So once the next button is enabled, it is next process only, guys. Just the next button enabling will take a little bit time. Okay. So let us come back. Okay, let it complete, guys. So we completed 3 demo sessions, guys. I think hope all of you have got an idea about like how to learn the Power BI. So I told you first we have to learn how the different tools we have to learn, how to work with Power BI desktop, how to work with the Power BI service, and how to work with the Power BI mobile. And what are the different stages we have to learn, how to get the data, how to transform the data, how to do the data modeling, how to do the custom, how to create your visuals. And finally, it is going to be how to, which is going to be publish and save your reports. All these things are going to be what we are going to learn it, guys. See there, just nothing is there. It is simply which is going to be click on, which is going to be the next option, what we have to work with them, guys. Everything is going to be next option only, guys. Nothing is there. You have to accept the license agreement, guys. Click on the next, click on the next, and everything is done, guys. Click on the install, guys. It will take a little bit time, guys. Just the 4 steps, guys. Next option, over. Automatically the installation will start. So the installation procedure is going on, guys. You can see the installation procedure. Okay, it will take some time, guys. No worries. But meanwhile, let us again complete the discussion, guys. We got some idea about like what is need of a data visualization, why you are learning data visualization. And after learning the data visualization, so what type of roles you can fit, or what type of roles or what type of jobs which you can apply. You can become a data visualization expert or a report developer, or maybe you can go as a data analyst. But along with that, you have to learn some extra skill sets. And if you want, you can go as it, which is going to be data engineering. But for that, along with that, you require some extra skill sets are required. And what are the different data visualization tools are there? What is the project life cycle? What are the different tools to work with the Power BI? I just given an the intro part of the what is going to be the intro related to the Power BI, guys, right? So hope all of you got an idea like how to learn, what are the things we have to learn, data modeling, creating of visuals, publishing of visuals. These are all going to be what we are going to practically learn in our training program, guys. So hope all of you have got an idea. And if you have any questions also, I can clarify all your questions for today. And with that, I can stop with the demos, guys. And from tomorrow's class, I can start with the main whatever the course content is there. But being the demos are free of cost, guys, you attended without any registration. If anyone has already registered, you can ignore, guys. So who has not yet registered for the course? And who want to go ahead with the course? If you want to go ahead with this particular training program. So if you just liked our the methodologies or whatever the topics, my way of teaching, all these things, if you're satisfied with that, so you can just go ahead and you can register for the course by paying some amount of 5,000, guys. So this 5,000 course fee includes all the complete training program. It's a completely live instructor-led training program only, guys. With all the materials, with all the stuff, whatever the data sets and all these things, including the recording videos also, guys. You will also get a day-to-day recording videos also will get in, guys. Even yesterday, if anyone missed yesterday's classes, guys, our backend team will send you one follow-up mails to your mails. Check it out, guys. In your mails, you can find out a link to the YouTube. So they uploaded the videos to the YouTube link, guys, only demo videos. But regular sessions will be coming through a Google Drive. Google Drive, we can access them. Other people cannot access. Only to whom we given the access, only those people can access that particular videos, guys. Okay, so including the recording, day-to-day recording videos with all the materials, data sets, and all the required stuff. So you have to pay an amount of 5,000 you have to pay, guys. So for the next class, maybe the link will changes, guys. Maybe for the next class, the link will changes. In the case, if the link changes, so it will come, the link will be given only to the paid participants, guys. Only the participant who has been registered for the course. Because the free demos are completed, my backend team will update you regarding that, guys. Maybe I was not sure about that. If there is any link changes there, my backend team will update you that there is a change in the link. So if you want to continue with the classes, you have to please register for the course, guys, by paying the required fee amount of 5,000 Indian rupees, guys. Okay. So if anyone wants to go ahead with the course ahead, guys, please complete off your registration. You will get access to the Google Drive, all the material, data sets, and all these things will get the access where you can start the learning on your first day itself. We can start your learning journey, guys. Otherwise, if you delay it, so it will be delayed. So you don't get the access to the videos. You may miss some of the classes and all these things will happen, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class from my side, guys. So if you have any few questions, guys, let me answer your questions and we can end up the sessions, guys. Meanwhile, the installation also will be completed, guys. Okay. Right. Anyone, guys, any questions from your side if you have? Anyone, if you have any questions?
Yeah, hi sir.
Yes.
My name is
Yeah. Hi.
Krishna.
Yeah, Prashant. Yeah.
I have few questions.
Yes.
Are
Yes.
you
Sure.
going to cover the paginated reports and REST
Yes.
API?
REST APIs are not part of this. Paginated reports we are going to cover.
And what about the Power BI gateways?
Power BI gateways we are going to have it. Power BI gateways is mandatory.
Okay.
Power BI gateways are nothing but what we have to do is whenever we want to. I think according to your what are the terminologies you are using is going to be maybe your requirement is something like we have an APIs using some data, you want to get the data through some kind of an gateways. That is your requirement?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so gateways are common things. That is going to be the different case. Gateways are basically whenever the Power BI service want to connect with our data sources, we are going to use that kind of an, which is going to be some kind of a gateways. We are going to use them. You have to install the gateways basically. I'll show you just an example. It is on-premises gateways we have been installed. So these are going to be what we call it as on-premises gateways. Just a minute. So these are going to be the gateways what we have already installed them. Where is that? Just a minute. Gateways has been installed, right? Just a minute. Once. Okay, no worries. It does not matter. So already the gateways is going to be, it's already okay. Already it has been without having the gateways. Just a minute. So gateways are going to be common here, guys. It is going to be the common gateways are required. So it is going to be, just let me show you. It is going to be the things. It's taking some delay. Okay. Sorry, it's workspace semantic models. We have to go to the semantic models. Just give me a second. I think it is getting this updated. The Power BI, it has been getting updated. Actually, it is related to cloud. It should not affect that, but it's taking some delay. So the semantic models, and here we are going to work something called as the gateways and all these things we have already installed. So here we can see gateways and which is going to be the cloud connections. So we have created some kind of an personal gateways has been already installed in our system. Mainly whenever you want to refresh the data, we have to use this particular gateways what we are going to use. And apart from that, obviously the paginated reports, whatever the paginated reports are there. So that paginated reports also we are going to be gets working. But the REST APIs we are not going to. That is not a part of our Power BI. Maybe you need not to create it. Maybe you have to access the data from that particular REST APIs. Maybe you have to access it. But maybe if you want, I can just guide you regarding that. But that is not a part of our training program.
And what about Power Automate integration?
Up to now, we have didn't discussed about the Power Automate integration was not done. We have not done in our training program. But I'll check it out once because we have a Power Automate is there, but up to now we never used it. Up to now we never used it because when do you use it is actually here is whenever you want to integrate these particular Power BI with any of your Power Apps or anything, if you want to integrate, then you require it. Otherwise, it is not going to be gets required. So some options we don't require them because as part of the only for Power BI level, it is not required. So if you want, I can just try it and I can just guide you regarding that application. But main is nothing but how to design the mainly reporting. We have to do that. How to share that particular report with the other application. Up to now, we didn't discuss about the integration with any of the applications. But if you want any help from my side, I can just provide you that kind of requirement. I can tell you, I can help you regarding that applications.
And what about deployment and vision control?
Deployment will do that. Deployment will do that, but you are talking about version control.
Yes, correct.
Version control, that is also optional if it is going to be. Do you want to deploy it into anything like a Git or GitHub?
Yes.
Okay, we didn't done it because we only deploy into the Power BI service only. We are going to do that. So even I know it, what is Git and GitHub because I will do it with respect to my data science related projects. Even if you want, you can do it here also. Not a problem. I'll guide you regarding that.
And row level security, we are going.
Row level security, all these things we'll discuss about that. RLS.
Yes.
RLS, what we call it. Absolutely,
And,
we'll discuss them.
and performance optimization.
That is obviously. That's a part of your designing concepts.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. So yes, that's it, guys. Okay, still it is taking, guys. Okay, no worries. We'll see it tomorrow. Like let it complete off and we'll see it tomorrow. And that's it for the today's class. Any more, guys? Any more? If you have any questions, guys?
Usually, one more question from my end.
Yes.
So the classes will be start on tomorrow, from tomorrow onwards only, right?
Not tomorrow means just already started. Currently demos are going on. Tomorrow I'll start with our main content. That what is Power BI desktop. I'm going to start with that, and slowly we'll start with the implementation.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
That's it, guys. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, sir. One more
Yes.
question.
Prashant. Yeah. Prashant. Go ahead.
So the class, what you're taking in the class, we are not going to do any practical. After the class, you will be going to give us a task.
No. In the class itself, we are going to do the practice. It is all about practicals only. Okay, maximum it will be there. Theoretically, we don't have anything here now. Just maximum practically only we have to work with them. So practically, I'll show you the class. After that, sometimes I'm going to give you some kind of a case studies for your practice purpose.
Oh, okay.
So every day it will not be there. Every day practice will not be there. But depending on the topic level, I'll give you some kind of an case studies or some kind of an assignment, something like this. I'll give you, which you have to do by yourself, so that you can get some more practice on the applications.
Oh, so every day we'll be doing with you only. Am I right?
I will be there from starting from first class to last class.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, thanks all of you for today, guys. Just for today, we'll stop it here and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class, guys. Thanks all of you for today, guys.